Okay, an otherworldly encounter. This Hobiko messenger is looking for a well-traveled adventurer. Say, aren't you Soren? That certainly saves me a lot of trouble. I was asked to find you on behalf of Milalja. Curious happenings abound in Mamuk of late, and we thought one of your worldly experience may be able to help us with us make sense of things. If you have the time and inclination to aid us, she awaits you in Mamuk. You'll find her west of the plaza, in the large building near the two-headed statue. Mamuk. Okay, west. The building, there we go. Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I wasn't sure if I was right to call on you, but the troubles we now face cannot be overcome with our strength alone. It all began when we found a fallen traveler in the sky-deep cenote. For our mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening. His kind is not a common sight in these lands. Tall and slender of build, with pointed ears. He has yet to awaken, but speaks in his sleep of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognize something in his ramblings, or perhaps even jog his memory once he regains consciousness. Might you be willing to speak with him? Oriange? Milalja, the traveler stirs. Very good. If you'd be so kind as to bring him here. Nope. We are glad to see you awake, and in good health besides. May I ask your name, traveler? My name, I'm sorry, I can't remember. It would seem the fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is a complete mystery to us. His armor the only hint as to whence he came. Does anything about him strike you out of the ordinary? Not much different from any Elysian I've met. Or is that Eldite? Elysian? Eldite? No, that's not quite right. Ah! I remember. I'm an Elvan adventurer. And you're Mamulja. Could it be I've come to Mamuk? Wait, if I'm in Mamuk, then I must have been taken prisoner. So readily believe us as enemies. Perhaps he's come from a land unfamiliar with our customs, across the salt. It could be from Eosia. We've no way to know for certain to which case. Milalja! We must gather our strongest fighters at once! Why? What's happened? Gululja's shade has returned. It's been sighted near Gokdrak descent. Akuljaja has engaged the apparition, but I fear the worst. The vow resolves companion from the feet of the Brotherhood. I suspect you would understand the graveness of this situation better than most. In recent days, the late Dawn Servant's shade has been seen wandering the woods of Yaktel. I have reason to believe it was invoked in a manner no one is used in the feat. Only a privileged few of the Bonewa should be privy to the knowledge required to perform the rite. The culprit will be found in time, but we have a more pressing matter at hand now. I must hurry and inform the Landsguard. Akuljaja requires reinforcements. The Dawn Servant's shade. I fear he may not hold out until the guard assembles. I am loath to ask such a favor, but would you aid Bakuljaja in this battle? I am in your debt. Gokdrak descent is the west of here. Please, go and help my son. Gululjaja. Please don't harm them. Oh god, we gotta fly all the way over there? Fuck. Damn. Pathetic. And you dare call yourselves blessed siblings? Not bad. You might actually prove a challenge. If you've come to help, best stay on your guard. He's not alone. Prish? What's this? Another monster in need of slaying? Don't worry, I'll send them packing. Here I go! Nullifying dropkick! Oh no you don't! I can't explain why, but something told me I had to be here. Not bad. Not bad at all. But it'll take more than a couple of Taurus to stop me. Taurus? Are you daft, girl? You can speak? A shame you don't seem to have any manners. The name's Prish. You'd do well to remember it. Prish? Looks like I win. One Taurus down, one to go. I hope you're ready. At ease, Prish. We've seen our task. Come. Whatever you say, Olmia. What the fuck? Olmia? Olmia? What is she talking about? Prish, wait! Please, don't go! I'm guessing word of the Dawns of Red Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what that girl has to do with all this, but she's clearly aligned with whoever summoned them. The way remains open, though there's no telling where it leads. Even so, they can't be allowed to return. We have a duty to protect this forest, and I'll not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Let's hurry after them, brother. Watch over that one, won't you? Trish, what's happened to you? What the hell is that? Everything is still hazy, but I recall fighting alongside that girl. We were comrades in arms, I think. But something was clearly wrong with her. She not only mistook me for a monster, but she called it her two-headed companion Olmia. The Olmia I know is an Elvan woman, a far cry from the reptilian fiend we encountered. Something dark has taken hold of her, clouded her mind. I have to go and... Ugh. You're not going anywhere with those wounds. But she needs me. You will go in my stead? I know not how to thank you. I recognize that look. The eyes of a man who's seen more than their fair share of battle. Despite what Prish has done, she was a dear friend to me. I'm fairly certain. Have care, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. Jeuno, the first walk. All right. Ah! God, why was that so bright? Oh, Jeuno, the first walk. Prish is the first one? So it looks like we are Alliance B. Goblin replica. A cool Jaja. Didn't think she'd be so quick to trade blows.
Careful. That girl is stronger than she looks.
I mean, it's Prish. I only know her from Dissidia, but I know she's pretty strong.
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich?
Banishka. So I'm assuming raid wide.
Here we go!
Separate myself from the others, just in case tank busters. Krish is ready to strike.
Wait for it! Wait for it!
What is this?
Bam!
Oh!
Is that all you've got? Wait for it!
What the
Wait
fuck?
for it! Wait for it!
Okay, so yeah, she charges it.
Nerfine drop kick to your fat head! Altana, give me strength!
The triple tank buster. What is this? Oh, I see.
By the light of the dawn! Not bad! Not bad at all! Oh, we're just getting started!
Oh, what the hell is this? Krish readies a strike.
Wait for it! Wait for it!
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Auroral uppercut! Man, is that all? And I was just working up an appetite. Behold, the blessed power of Altana!
Oh, what fresh hell is this?
Cause so am I! You ready for this? Wait for it.
One,
Wait for it.
two.
Wait for it. Auroral uppercut.
This is crazy already, Jesus. Two, three, four,
Take this
five,
and that
six.
and one of these.
Total of 8 hits, Jesus.
Now we're having a party. Time to get serious.
Oh, what is this?
Wait for
One.
it. I'm not done yet.
Okay, that wasn't the raid line. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Jeez.
Wait for it.
One,
Wait for it.
two,
Wait for it.
3. Okay.
Auroral uppercut. You can't stop the flood of mortal existence.
Ow.
Eat this!
One, two, three, four, five, six,
And one of these.
7, 8.
Wait for it.
Okay.
This wasn't how it was supposed to
Oh
go.
boy.
I've a bone to pick with this one. But first... The only way out is forward. A forest, huh?
Why couldn't y'all just wait for it?
Go. We'll look after the girl. What is that? Is some kind of Tural Vitral?
Oh, what the fuck? This is like some big dungeon.
your guard. I sense something up ahead. Something big. A dragon! But surely it's no
Fafnir the
match for
Forgotten.
you.
Ice smoke. Grade 1. Fafnir raises tail. Oh, something tells me don't be there. Oh my god, that is such a strike range. Okay. Get out of there. I'm assuming. Intense behind it, I'm assuming. Oh, in! Okay. Oh, shit. That is nasty. 3, 2, 1, fuck me. Daughters gathered in the area. Tempestuous winds. Maybe knockback immunity? Oh, oops. Oh my god. Tail, get to the front. It's his mouth. You need to get in. Tail. Dude, this is crazy. Uh-oh. Should have seen it earlier. It was with Krish. Basically, it depends on what... Because, like, she charges up her move, but she indicates, like, what level of...
Brace yourselves!
Oh. It depends on what level, like, power level she... So, she indicates the power level of her attack,
And what are
like, quite literally, like,
floating
either
ruins?
saying, wait for it, 1 to 3 times. Archangels. Ooh. Yeah, so you had to like get knocked back into a safe spot, and it just depends on how many times she says, "Wait for it." Oh, look away. What down is that? Oh. Damn it, this patch led straight to the video. I'm gonna be late for the spawn right at this moment.
There's something about that big tower.
Oh. This looks pretty. The fuck? Oh fuck, I charged right into that. Unfortunately, I want to read what the... Oh, I see. Panzerfaust? What the hell? Dude! Oh my god!
This should be interesting.
What? I'm assuming they'll want to split them up, so...
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
Oh my god.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you. You You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you.
Don't judge me.
Rage cleaves!
Ow!
Cowardice dismembers!
Dueling in a decisive battle.
You shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
What fresh hell is this?
You shall be defeated by the apathy that plagues you.
Is this just a Mega Protocol? Oh, just interrupt the bitch.
Envy and ghosts!
Cowardice dismembers! You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you. Arrogance defiles. Cowardice dismembers.
Alright.
Well fought. Wuklamat chose her companions well.
Oh boy.
Our next destination. No doubt a warm reception awaits us. Let's go and have a look.
I don't want to hear about Wook.
What? Why only you?
The hell? Wait, isn't that? Isn't that the final boss? Kindred Rage, Shadow Lord. Oh my god, hearing the music!
Come, mortals. Allow me to show you the depths of my hatred and your folly! I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world!
Why? Okay, in. Nope. Not. Okay, so here and then move. And I need to move away from everyone else because I
trembles before my might! Frail mortals! I will tear your flesh and crush your bones!
Once again, I probably flames of hatred. Raid one? Yep. Implosion. Oh, I see what he does.
Flames of hatred!
Chthonic Fury. What the fuck is this?
There will be naught left of man but smoke and ash!
Hatred spills. What? Okay, so now it's in.
Let the fires ride and
Nebula.
rage! Kneel before me! Your demise shall portend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny!
What hell is this? Ow.
The darkness within me shall devour you all!
3, 4, 5. Chthonic Fury, so raid wide.
This insult! I will scour it away with your blood! Give up your painful strivings! Give in to the darkness of oblivion! Your funeral dirge has begun! Its mournful notes sing of your demise!
Terra Slash?
Wretched filth! Return to the feculent soil that birthed you!
Okay.
Of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
Oh god, we have to pay attention to where this...
Justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath.
I thought as much with the tank busters. Binding Sigil.
I will crush you like the insects you are! I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me!
Dark Nebula. I see what's going on here. Dude, this is so much to memorize.
The land trembles before my might!
Get him, get him, get this! Oh my god! Oh, I would not survive as, as a DPS, holy shit. That is just so much to memorize. Tattered sheet music. What is this for? Can be exchanged for certain orchestrion skills. Oh. Alright. Dude, that fight was insane. Was this a simulacrum? Ooh. Are you all right? She's merely sleeping. It remains to be seen if she will give us a fight when she wakes. She stirs. A two-headed lizard tried to take a bite out of me, huh? A scrawny thing like you would barely make a snack. Besides, we don't eat people. Besides, we don't eat people. Sorry, I'm a little on edge. If you have no quarrel with us, we've none with you. We only wish to talk. Can they really be trusted? Nod. I should know better than to judge people based on their appearance. It's fine. We're an intimidating specimen. I'm Prish, by the way. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry. Well, you're gonna have a tough time with this because there was so much to memorize in so little time. There is much for this we don't understand, but what we do understand is the battle is won, for now at least. What would have otherwise been a struggle proves a decisive victory against the Dawn Servant, Shade, and the rest of those fiends. That is to say, thank you for your help, Soren. Aha! Hey, Brish. It all began with a stone. Brish is almost definitely probably certain you are standing in Jeuno. What were your names again? I'm Soren, this is Bakul Jaja. Soren and Bakul Jaja, right? I don't know where you're from, but I can tell I'd love to visit. Can't say I've ever seen anyone quite like you before. Well, yeah, because Hrothgar don't exist in 11. If you're done with small talk, would you mind explaining why you attacked us? What in the world are you talking about? Don't play the fool with us. You were spouting nonsense about being Taurus and nearly killed a man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting Taurus not long ago, to protect Ulmia. Ulmia? A friend of hers, you say? That's all well and good, but she was addressing Gulul Jaja's shade with that name. The incantations needed to summon it are said to base on a much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. If our enemy is skilled enough to summon Gulul Jaja, it stands to reason such tricks are not beyond them. Meaning young Prish here was likely tricked into believing the shade was this Ulmia person. So it was all an illusion then. It's starting to come back to me. It was someone who warned me that a dear friend needed my protection. He was blue like your left head, and it gave me these bizarre weapons. Blue like me? I usually fight with my fists, but I didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. I suppose their magic's to blame. In any case, I hope the real Ulmia hasn't been dragged into all this. Can you tell us anything about the one you thought was your Ulmia? Where they may be hiding, perhaps? I would that I could, but when I got here, I was all by my lonesome. Here being where exactly? Jeuno. At least, I think this is Jeuno. There was never anything like that here before. It's mostly empty, but there are a few people lingering about, if you know where to look. Maybe they can tell us something. Go with Brish, and see what you can learn of this place and the whereabouts of that shade. We will remain here and keep watch on this rift. Right then, let's have a look around. Oh, and we should probably stop by the Ten Shoto as well. It's in the back of Neptune's spire, along the way from the fountain. We shall now accompany you. Elvan Adventurer. Oh good, I was hoping to run into you two. I don't wish to be overly forward, but why were we speaking with that Mamulja earlier? More importantly, what's it doing here? They would never dare venture beyond the shores of Aradja, unless, my gods, has Gulul Jaja laid siege to At Organ? Is Jeuno next to fall? Excuse me. I don't know anything about sieges or invasions, but that Mamulja over there is a friend of mine. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. The poor man's probably more confused than we are about all this. You're new to Jeuno, aren't you? I can tell by the way you're taking in the sights. The city was built upon Heaven's Bridge, connecting the two great continents of Kuon and Mindartia. You'll find there is an upper and lower level, a port, and the administrative plaza of Relude Gardens. At least you would have before. All ways in and out of Lower Jeuno appear to be blocked or cut off. The situation is worse here than I thought. Adventurers gather from all corners of the world to buy and sell their spoils here. Taxes are a pain, but it's worth for the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I've heard you can cut a good deal with merchants peddling their wares just outside of town. Why is it closed? The auction house never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here. Whenever they reopen, I suggest you stop by. Who knows? You may get lucky and find something way below market price. Token exchange. You press against the wall, but it refuses to budge. Won't open? I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He's ahead of the Ten Shoto. When the world's in danger, he's always there to lend me a hand. It reminds me of my friends, the Scions. Scions, eh? They sound like a competent lot. Unfortunately, we're on our own here. Token exchange, huh? Let's see. Oh! Oh! Okay, that's actually kind of cool. What? Why is this blocked off? There were supposed to be stairs here leading up to the residential area. I swear, things get stranger here by the minute. Mithron Adventurer. Can't say I've seen your sword around here before. Where are you from, stranger? Well, duh. Can't say I've heard of it. Most folks passing through hail from Sandoria, Bastok, or Windurst. Considering the present state of Jeuno, though, it seems strange becoming a common occurrence. I'd be lying if I said I'd heard of your homeland either, but that's not important right now. At times like this, we need to know who can be trusted. Whatever's happening here, these people are just as bewildered as we are. We should go back and find Bakul Jaja. See if he's noticed anything. The way Prish runs. Returned at last, with answers, I hope. So, we're truly in this Jeuno, as she says. But I've traveled all over Tural. I never heard of a Jeuno or Sandoria or any of those other places. What in Altana's name is Tural? I thought all of you Mamulja are from Arajja. Prish, you're all right. And she has you to thank, I'm sure. Thanks for caring, I guess. And who are you exactly? Oh. He's the one who's asked me to go look for you. I appreciate the concern, but I've never seen him before in my life. How can you say such a thing? I mean, you do look like the sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was the name, Mr.? My name is... You must be the one they found wounded in this sky-deep cenote. Well, we have to call you something. How about Alxal? Vagabond in the Mamulja tongue. Though it may be closer to adventurer in Zorn's Eorzean. Nicely chosen, brother. That does have a rather nice ring to it. Alxal as it is. So, where are we exactly? Jeuno, or at least a close approximation. Surely you remember this place, don't you? It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyway? And where did that damn shade get off to? Ah, none of this makes any sense. My, what a vexing predicament. Didn't you die? Hey, that's the one who put me under spell, I'm sure of it! So, the Bunewa sycophant yet lives. What are you doing here? Sarilja, as you found me in a generous mood, I thought it might enlighten you as to the nature of this place. That is why you've come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Jeuno. So we really are in Jeuno, and yet something about it feels so off. I never said this was the real one. It is an intimidation, a rather convincing one, I might add, which I created based on visions of another world. You built this? Or you built this? That I did. While you and yours were holding the Dawn Servant's coronation, Zoralja and I ventured to the gates of the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate's key was in our possession, the power to reshape the world within our grasp, or so I thought. In the eyes of the resilient sun, I was but a useless tool to be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when he struck me down. But once the chamber was empty and the gate still open, I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was an emptiness, a space beyond time. It was there in this dark expanse I beheld another world. That world was called Vanadil. What a load of rubbish! As if anyone would believe that everything and anyone here is little more than one of your toys. Blech. He turned to stone! As I said, everything here is of my creation. Much like we fashioned a phantom of Gulul Jaja with the feet of Brotherhood, I was able to use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vanadil. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings only have strength enough for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magics are capable of so much more. Isn't that what Zoralja used to build his army? Electrope, he called it. Electrope, you say? Go away, kitty. If you know its name, then I trust you know that these stones are possessed of immense power. power enough for my creations to persist as long as I please. Fortunate, then, that the world between worlds was filled with structures made from electrope, more than I could ever hope for. Wait, if everything we see here, everything we believed was from Vana'diel, is of your making, then am I? Gods, that would mean I am as well. You? Yes, well, a trivial thread in the tapestry of my grand designs. And what a wondrous weave it will be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in that the Walk of Echoes. The memories buried there, those remnants of echoes, will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed that dream lay in the resilient sun, but that bastard is dead to me. By my hand, Tyrell will have the greatest ruler the world has ever known. I've made an admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very soon, I will draw upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest beings of Vana'diel, and their strength will be made one with this magnificent shade. The reason to resolve which built the nation of Tuliolal matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Mamulja of that world. I won't let you sully the memories of Vana'diel. That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I am ready, you can be certain I will call upon you to bear witness to my greatness. Sarelja! Wait! Alright. Rish? Damn it all! Just when I thought things couldn't become more complicated, making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough, but now we have this Vana'diel to deal with as well. I can only imagine how Prish and Ashal must be feeling. What do you do when your very existence is called into question? That world called Vana'diel. Ashal regards Prish with a pained look in his eyes. Try as I might, I can recall nothing in my past to refute Sarilja's claims. Prish, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is. Yet to be told the memories of your life are not your own. I can only imagine how she must feel. Now's not the time to be disheartened. At least not here anyway. I wouldn't trust anything made by Sarilja to be safe for long. Or to remain functional. Let's return to Mamuk while we still can. My mother will want to know what we've seen here. So wait, is this rift still here out? Yep. I do like how when there's a crowd gathering in this game, when a crowd of players start to gather, like you actually hear like the crowd noises. That's like a very nice attention to detail. I'm glad to see you and Bakuljija returned safely, and you brought a new guest. There you are. I thought should be the one to explain what happened out there in Yaktel. Not simply from another territory, but another world entirely? That explains much of the initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I may have caused, and thank you for taking me in. Different worlds, and yet we seem to have so much in common. I cannot help but wonder if it links the two together. What indeed? You mistook us for the Mamulja of your Vanadil when we first met. May I ask what they are like? Nothing at all like you and yours, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all the peoples of Vanadil, the Mamulja included, knew peace. But a tyrant possessed a terrible power, claimed rulership over the Mamulja, and turned them against us. Before we realized it, we were at war. A tale similar to ours in a way. The rare few of us born with two heads grow not to be immensely powerful. That power was used to justify our preeminence over all others. But that is not who we are anymore. We can be better than our forebears. We will be better. All of our hard work will be for nothing if Sarilja succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you'll not want for aid in stopping him, I promise you that. Oh? Oh-ho! Keen to lend a hand, are you? I do not need to know who I am to know the right thing to do. My blade is yours. On my honor as an adventurer of Vanadil, we will put an end to Sarilja's schemes. If he were here, I'm sure he would have done the same thing. Right then. We can worry about whether or not I'm real another day. I'm not going to stand around and let the Sarilja piss all over the memories of my home. So you can count me in too. Don't think you can forget about us! This all started in Yaktel, and we have a duty to keep our forest safe. Sarilja has left us without a trail to follow, but it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Soren once more. If you're to be ready, I think it prudent the two of you can learn more of our world. An excellent idea, brother. We should start with Tuliolal and see our own preparations while we're there. If you would meet us at the dirigible landing, we will see Prish and Alshal to Tuliolal. So is it here, or... Wait at the designated location. Okay. So I wonder if the new raid... I wonder if the new raid gear is, the highest. No, because, like, it should still be, like, the augmented, tome gear, right? Excluding the Savage. Okay, the dirigible. Those balloon-powered airships are really something. I didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. So this is Tuliolal. Before I forget, I couldn't help but notice how much you seem to know about me. Is there anything else you remember? I'm afraid I don't. And as you don't recognize me either, perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you was likely overheard in a tavern somewhere, patrons sharing story of your famed exploits. I see. Well, I'll leave it at that then. Now, where to begin? Brother, would it not be wise to first apprise the Landsguard of what's happened? Or would you prefer another stern lecture from the Vow of Reason? Ugh, I'd rather soon rip off our tail. Fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see to the Landsguard? Maybe take them to eat or something. Ah, I know. Take them to Auntie's to sample her tacos. Here, for that first meal of yours we spoiled. And just so we're clear, we're not expecting to earn your forgiveness. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past. But there's always time to build a better future. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She said that she'll see that they're taken care of. I'd rather rip off our own tail. Auntie's tacos, eh? Let me guess, they serve tacos? Oh, I can hardly wait. I ate tacos all the time back home. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Do something along the way to help jog Alshel's memory. Companion time. Honestly, considering it's gonna be Auntie's tacos all the way over there. But yeah, so once again, I only know Prish of from Final Fantasy Dissidia. I never played 11, but she always talked about food during her attacks. Because I think for her uppercut HP attack, she said something about sushi. This is the place, right? I can smell the savory meats already. And you must be Auntie. Bakulja recommended we sample your tacos, so we'll have 3 of your finest, please. Bakulja just sent you, did he? Take a seat. I'll be right over with a tray of our world-famous fare. Tacos at long last. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. Oh no. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of our tacos back home, but the spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. Eat as many as you like. Rish is taking the lead, but we won't be outdone, surely. Phew. I couldn't eat another bite. Thanks for treating us. It was almost like a taste of home. Tavnazia. Seeing as we still have a little extra time to ourselves, care to hear more about Vanadil? Nod. "20 years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict, the Crystal War, they call it, and it wasn't long before my home, Tavnazia, was drawn into the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the beastmen launched a weapon so powerful, it sundered the land connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled the Tavnazian safehold. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together a modest living down in those caves. Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have any tales of daring you can share with us? Well, I went forward then back, then forward and back. Traveling to other worlds, and saving this one from the very embodiment of despair. Excuse me. Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a god's damned living legend! A hero and living legend. Hmm? Sorry for the wait. There was much to apprise the Landsguard of, as well as you well know. That Sarilja was behind the stolen relics, and the sightings of Gululjaja was understandably difficult for them to hear. And yet there were others enticed by the rumors of a strange portal in the woods. I've heard some foolhardy treasure seekers have even gone off looking for it. As a dangerous thought, knowing Sarilja could just show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Jeuno to make sure our people stay out of there. If you're going, then so are we. It beats sitting around waiting. Nod. Was that the end of it, or? Nope. How are we doing on time? Next ad won't start until 60 minutes. Okay. Gods, those tacos were bloody brilliant. There's nothing better than good food and good company to pass the time. How much longer? Jesus. Jeuno. But Gululjaja's ready to return to Jeuno. Would that we had time to show you more of Tuliolal, but we can't afford to have anyone wandering around in Jeuno. Then let us make haste to Dawntrail. Honestly, I think Ikbrash is much closer than Mamuk. Oh, it's loading everyone in, god damn it. It's hard to blame anyone for wanting to take a peek inside. I know, I certainly would. I can only speak for myself, but the idea of running headlong through a mysterious rift to God's knows where in search of treasure seems absurd. Tural has no shortage of legends like the City of Gold to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great if they believe their dreams can be realized. Efforts better spent on more honest living, I'd say. Walking the noble path like you, brother. In any case, whoever we find in there, we have to get them out quickly. You can actually see people here. Huh. Jabral thief. When I jumped through that rift, I was expecting a dungeon. Or maybe a labyrinth. Not whatever all this is. It's dangerous and I need to leave? Don't make me laugh. Not long ago, I heard someone crowding the streets about some rare stone they found. Something like that is worth a fortune. I'm not going anywhere if there's riches just lying for the taking. And what are those weird shadow things decides to gobble you up? That one cake and I have. Monsurus recorded Dale. Alas, my love so shy. I am patrol. We don't mean to threaten you, but you need to leave at once. This place is more dangerous than it looks. It's our explorer. Never seen a city like this in Tural before. Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. I found a rather curious stone I'd hoped to take with me, but it was stolen by some Tonatuan brute. Without knowing the value of that stone, I can't say it's worth giving chase, but he ran off to the south if you mean to go after him. I'll be leaving now. If it's truly as dangerous as you say, I hope you'll be leaving soon as well. Wait, isn't this? You came looking for some fancy trinkets too? Well, feast your eyes on this. We spoke with anyone who would listen, though a few were too stubborn to heed our warnings. A block of raw electro, but how? I take it you're the one that found this? I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. It's too dangerous. You expect me to just hand it over? Bah! This isn't Tuliolal. You have no authority here. I found it, and I'm keeping it. This is for your own good. Put the stone down and walk away, or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him, and the Val Resolve will never let us hear the end of it. Ugh. We're already in her debt as it is. Fine. You come here to make your fortune, yes? Then let me pay you for it. That would certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let it go for cheap. We couldn't help but overhear you're selling an artifact found in these ruins. Whatever this gentleman's willing to pay, I'm sure I can pay you more. Oh my god. Great, just what we needed. What do you suppose we do now? Explaining the circumstances surrounding this place would likely take more time than we can afford. Of course. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of bargaining with all interested parties separately, and incentivizes them to pay you handsomely, lest they be outbid. Fine by me, but I'll only be accepting payment in gil. This money will be taking me overseas, where I can finally live the life I always wanted. Will I actually need funds? The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel. Fuck it. Okay. If I may have your opening bids. Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions, but we do have coin you can use. Around 1 million gil saved up from our work with the Landsguard. Hopefully that'll be enough. Upon speaking with the Tonatuan Filcher, the auction will begin. You may also first speak with other prospective buyers to receive hints regarding their potential bids. What the fuck? Gather information and prepare for the auction. Oh, lord. Oh, no. Damn, I wish I had money to join in. Seems like fun. I've no time for the back and forth of this bargaining nonsense. All I need is one bid to win that stone. Foreign merchants relieved me of my stock a few moons past, and it's a good thing they did. 1,500,000 gil, and I was forced to spend half of it on preparation for this expedition. 1,500,000, so that means... While it's imperative that we recover the Electrope, it wouldn't do to show your hand too early. Better be conservative with your bids, staying just ahead of the competition. We've 1 million gil all told, but I'm trusting you won't need to spend all of it. So she just needs one bid. You can only bid half of... So 1,500,000, he said. So 1.5 divided by... So it's like maybe 450? Unfortunately, my math is like super basic. So let's see, half 1.5 mil. Half of that is about 75 something. All right. So what's your offer? The auction has begun. Outbid your competitors for Electrope while conserving your capital. All right then, how much will you start off with? But she just needs one. She just needs one bid. Depending on how it goes, he won't have enough. Maybe this starts low, just in case. Is that all? Then I'll start with 400,000. A bold move, but I'm willing that's all you have. 560,000 gil. You bitch! I thought you were... Oh, right. 700, Shit, 20,000. He can't bid enough. Objection! I mean, Finally, it's over. You have the knack for business dealing, Soren. Maybe you are a merchant in another life. This looks to be all of it. The stone is yours. I can't believe we actually had to do that. Well done, friend. Now let's have a look at that electrope. Ugh. Its presence. It feels familiar. The Shadow Lord. There's no mistaking that deep and bitter malice. The stone must have served as the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. He was a being of pure hatred, responsible for bringing about this crystal war. I was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord? Meaning Al-Shel must have been there with him, but I don't ever remember hearing about that. In any case, we will hold on to the electrope. We should hurry back and speak with the Landsguard. Excuse me, but were you thinking that we're speaking to the Shadow Lord just now? One sec. If there's more of you wish to know, perhaps I can be of help. I've heard a great many tales of the fiend from the bards who frequent the taverns here in Jeuno. Been waiting over yonder here near the fountain for my companions to arrive, but you're welcome to speak with me until they do. God damn it. A most welcome offer, though there's much to be said for a first-hand encounter with the echo in question. Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we made certain no more treasure hunters can readily gain entry. Let's return to Tuliolal and speak with the Landsguard. Soren, come and meet us with the Bright Plume Post. I love how my cat meows at me once and then leaves. Alright, before I continue onward, I'm gonna wait until the ad finishes up. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Be right back. Or 1 sec. Alright, so since the ad's over, let's continue. Once again, we're left with nothing but time on our hands until Surreal just shows himself. I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we don't ask the Landsguard. You'd better be served exploring Tural, familiarizing yourself with the land. It wouldn't do if you find yourself lost when you're needed most. An honest-to-God's adventure! What a great idea! You're coming with me, Alshel. Don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer wouldn't jump at a chance like this. I'll not deny the suggestion piques my interest. We warn you now, though. The wilds of Tural are rife with danger. It is no place for the unprepared. I welcome the challenge. I can hardly count the number of times Vana'diel's been visited by some world-ending calamity. But no matter how dire things may have seemed, we always found a way through. Together. This'll be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do as long as we have each other. A band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of great peril, just like old times. Our adventure is always so sentimental. Is that so terrible a thing? Ah, here he is. The moment we learn anything about Sarilja's movements, I've asked him to contact you. Alright, so I think that's the end of the Alliance raid. Alliance raid quests. Meanwhile, in Echo of Tulia. Is that the Heaven Tower? Soon we will slaughter them all. Is that not so, Sarilja? Soon, my dawn servant. Very soon. There shall be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. Unfortunately, he lacks the wisdom of the true Dawn Servant. But if he will be made fit to rule, I must choose from the echoes carefully. The Shadow Lord showed a promise, but Vanadil is a land rich history. I needn't settle for those who are but the blink of an eye in the annals of history. With the strength of the ancients, I will bring Tural, no, the whole world to its knees.